From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Zach Godley is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's coming off a multi-home run game. But when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Cano waits on the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the first
Up
baseman.
next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Alonso is off of first with 2 away.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Rounded softly down the line, and that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. 2 left for the Mets, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Drew Gagno will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Digging in now, Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tim LaCastro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ketel.
Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just missed above the zone. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch outside the throw. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bradley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a pitch on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Walker, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Adam Jones, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a liner. The next 3-2. And this is popped up near second base. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On to the second inning here in the desert. Arizona's on top, 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Lowry.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
That's foul.
The 1-2. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Dominic.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dominic Smith. A career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Lowry on at first, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Now the 3-0 offering, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So stepping in, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Batting 9th, the left fielder, number 9. Brandon.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Peralta's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively.
Number 6.
And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. McNeil, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The second baseman, Robinson.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. One run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Into the box, Peter Alonso. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Mesoraco at second. McNeil on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets are out on top, 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in, Steven Souza. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 and 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. The 2-2. This is line to left. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out.
Conforto.
First offering on its way. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Now the 0-1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Marte gloves it. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding forward now is the DH, Dominic Smith. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Shoots this one over to first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And not in time as the run scores.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte moves over. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third, make it 5-1.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jeff McNeil. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but called a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he falls behind 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding into the box, Peter Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Smith at 3rd, McNeil on 2nd, Cano at 1st, 2 out in the inning. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mets out in front 5-1.
Welcome back. As the Diamondbacks look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1 for count.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Tim LaCastro. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Count still full, 3-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now at the plate, Patel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 out, nobody on. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 5-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Yohan Lopez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Lopez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Marte has it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. Ahmed fields it cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 5 and the D-backs 1. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So digging in now, Christian Walker, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter,
2 gone in the inning now. Here's Adam Jones. First offering on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down here 5-1. Stepping up now, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Mesoraco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Devin Mesoraco goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. Lays off 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
This one's down to third. McNeil scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now battling the right fielder, Steven Souza.
Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Nick Ahmed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Settling in now, Alex Avila looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Oh, that's too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Ahmed, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 5-1. Trey Wingener is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
58.
In now, Robinson Cano, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Peter Alonso will be next. Right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
At the plate, Peter Alonso. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Popped up. Walker has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. Robert Gesellman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LeCastro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 0 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 0-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. LeCastro aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 2-2 fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball well outside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. David Peralta, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. A count of 1-1 to David Peralta. One and one. Here it comes. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cano, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Christian Walker. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. Two and two.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The batter, number 4.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Jed Lowry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Dominic.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. In the bullpen area, he squeezes it to record the out.
Up next for the Mets.
So coming to the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Yoshihisa Hirano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
Brandon Nimmo will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2, and this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Mets 7 and the D-backs 1. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Popped up. Alonso is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder. He's there.
Ready now, Steven Souza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 7-1. So striding in, Robinson Cano, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The Diamondbacks came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Peter Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Archie Bradley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25, Archie Bradley.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the D-backs 1. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 0 for 4. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
This one's flared off to the right side. Conforto coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tim.
Coming to the plate now, Tim LeCastro. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
The 1-0 home. Heading out toward shallow right. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Digging in, Vitel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ahmed over at second. Avila is over at first with 1 away. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that will become out number 2. Now in the box, David Peralta. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And he takes a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Soft liner to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Standing in, Devin Mesoraco. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Bradley playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Jeff McNeil. As he lines it out to center, into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Seth Lugo, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Walker, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 to short, hit hard, backhanded. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Lowry over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Drew Gagnon with his 4th win this season. Zach Godley worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this